de Castella, and here in beautiful Coffs Harbour. Looking forward to having a talk to a lot of the local small business and medium-sized business through ETC. I'll be talking a little bit about, sort of reflecting on the things that have contributed to the success that I've had. The marathon is a pretty tough event, and small business is also pretty tough. And the attributes which, in reflection, I've had that have enabled me to achieve the success, I think are very similar to the sort of attributes that people need in small business and in life to achieve the goals and have success that they really aspire to. Athletes are notorious for being obsessed almost with their sport or their activities, and I think it's very similar in small business. You really need to have a balance, but hopefully a healthy obsession to be successful. And it's a challenge. It's a challenge as an athlete to find that balance, but it's also a challenge in life, and I think in work to find that balance, but still maintain that passion. In sport, it's relatively easy. You're just out there pretty much, more or less by yourself. You take every step from the start line to the finish line by yourself. But business isn't like that. You really need to very heavily rely on, you're very dependent on a lot of other people. And managing people is a huge challenge, and it's something which I've had to work very hard on to try to find that balance between being there to support your staff, but also being strong in terms of ensuring that there's a degree of obligation and understanding as to what you expect from them. I've got a small boutique health food company, Deeks Health Foods, that really specialises in grain and 100% gluten-free foods. And it's sort of probably not what a lot of people would expect a former distance runner or marathon runner to get into is health foods. But it's something which I'm really very passionate about, because I think there's a lot of people out there that are struggling with their health and their wellness, their well-being. And I think the foods that they eat contribute to some of the areas that they battle with. It's basically through a lot of things. It's through personal contact. The other partner in the business is a really good friend of mine, and I've just been inspired by the work that he's been doing for 20 years in helping people, and he's also helped me as well. So for me to be able to work with him and my wife in this business and hopefully get more people to be aware of how they can improve their health and well-being and performance is a great thing.